Right. Welcome into the stream, people. I hope you're all well. How are we doing? We should be live on both Kick and YouTube. And we have a new updated football overlay. I'm looking forward to showing off the little tricks and things that I've spent some time setting up. Good morning, Curtis, at 7:45. Good morning. Has somebody had a long lie-in? How are we doing, man? I hope you're well. Oh. Man United versus Brentford on a Monday night at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes. 2 assists from equaling the record. 3 assists from breaking it. Can he get another 1 or even 2 tonight against a Brentford side that we have had trouble with in recent years? Brentford games against United are always entertaining, but I'm looking forward to this one. I've been busy today, been up since 6. Damn. Well, Curtis, since you're the first one here, I'll explain it to you. There's a pinned comment. I don't know if you can see the pinned comment or not, but we've got some new interactive features for the football streams. So if you want to do !club followed by your football team that you support, it can be anybody in the Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, or European giant teams. And if you do that, you should then visually be represented in the stand section in the far right hand corner of the screen. And then once you've done that, if you do !prediction, followed by your guess for today's game, you will jump onto the screen and have that as well. And I will lock those in just before kickoff. And to anybody that's listening, you can also do that as well. But I'm no doubt going to have to explain that a couple of times over. There are some people that will have already had theirs set up as they were helping me with this. Definitely going to be way off, but sure. It doesn't matter. It's just a little bit of fun. That's all it's there for. Don't worry. If I've got to sit there and get it wrong every week, some of you lot can as well. I've also managed to make an amazing technological advancement, and I've tied up the 2 cables for the 2 audio tracks. So the black cable goes to my computer and the red cable goes to my TV. So TTSs and things like that, music, I'll be able to hear in pre halftime and post game, and then obviously I'll switch over to the other one. So who do you support, Curtis? Who's your team? Because it might be a shortened name, it might be a full name. Yeah, so just put !club space and then Wolves, and it should pop up. You should see it will do a quick flip of the back. There you go, quick flip of the banner, and you've got that there. And then !prediction, a space, and then your score prediction. Brian's already in. Lovely stuff. Up the Philadelphia Union. How we doing, Brian? I've got my my game snacks for today is Maryland cookies, because obviously there's no other cookies you can buy from a shop in this format that I would rather have. Yeah, I said it because it's not Leeds. So. Well then, Brian, get your prediction in. !prediction followed by the score. Curtis has gone 2-1. Very nice. It's on the screen. It's worked. So here's the cool part. Stream looks good. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. So here's the fun bit, Curtis, right? Brian's already seen this. So I don't have to update the score or the scoreboard by going in and finding the right browser source and going in and changing it and flicking back. I can now do it in the chat. So say, for example, Brentford take an early lead. I just do !score 0-0. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I need to do it without a hyphen. !score 0-0, 0-1, like that. and the scoreboard updated. So you see it's now representing Brentford 1-0, right? If Man United were to make a comeback and say the score turns to 2-1, as you've correctly predicted, and I submit that, your prediction turns green because your prediction matches the current scoreboard. So at the end of the game, we might have a few people that have all gone for the same prediction, and they'll be shown up in green to say, I got the prediction right, sort of thing. But I've got a command that locks down the predictions so that people can't change during the game. That's one of the things that I've done to update the stream. The other thing that I've done is we've updated the lineups page. Now, the lineups are correct. We've got Lamens in goal with Dalot, Maguire, Heaven and Shaw as the defence, Casemiro and Mainu as the centre midfield. We've got Ahmad and Mbeumo either side of Fernandez, who's behind Sesko. Right? So we've got that. We've also got the ticker tracker at the bottom for the subs bench. So you'll see it's Bayindir, Mazraoui, Yoro, Malacia, Dorgu, Agate, Mount, Shailasi, and Xerxes. It's not in number order, it's in position order, just for continuity purposes for me. And I've got features and ways to represent goals, substitutions, and red and yellow cards that again mean I don't have to do anything crazy, I just have to type in the chat. So say, for example, early doors, Luke Shaw gets a yellow card. I do exclamation mark yellow, Shaw, and give it a second. And we should get, there you go, yellow card for Luke Shaw animation pop up. And then there's the yellow card. If we have a goal for Sesko, we do that. And we give it a second. Bang. There's the goal. If we get a red card, say Maguire gets sent off again. So we get red card for Maguire. Again, we should get the banner about 5 seconds after I finish the typing. And he gets faded out and a red card comes in. And now, if we make a substitution, so we'll say that Mbeumo comes off for Mason Mount, let's say. This is the one I like the most. So we get a freeze frame, substitution. It says Mbeumo out, Mount in, which is already impressive for me. But if you watch Mbeumo, top of your screen, fades away and in comes Mount with a little indicator to say that he's been subbed on. And on the tracker, at the bottom, the ticker, you'll see that Mbeumo is now on the bench, but blanked out because he's been substituted. I'm fucking well impressed with that. That has taken me a long time to get it right with the sizings, the positioning, the animations, and everything else. So I need to just reset this quickly. So the team's going to go again. And I'm going to have to do the lineups. So lineups is Lamens, Dalot, Maguire, Heaven, Shaw. What happens when they play a 5-4-1? I haven't tested that yet. Just wait a second. Casemiro, Mainu, Ahmad, Fernandez, Mbeumo, Sesko. There we go. And then the bench is Bayindir, Mazraoui, Yoro, Malacia, Dorgu, Agate, Mount, Lacey, and Xerxes. There we go. So, done. No, it's not a browser extension. Me and Spark have been doing the business. Right. Let's see if we can Let's see if we can mess around with the formation, shall we? Let's just change it to a 4-3-3 and see what happens. I want to see if it changes, actually. Okay, didn't change the formation. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's because it's put the actual text inside. Hold on. Let me go and ask. I can still see the chat for a second. Hold on. Because it was a command earlier. This will update all 11 positions in the standard 4-2-3-1 order. Can we adjust a formation mid-game visually in the lineups scene? And if so, how? Because if that does work, it would be quite cool. But for the time being, we'll just update it to show the right one. And I'm going to come back to main screen over here. Right. If you guys are in the chat and you want to put your predictions in, I will lock them in 2 minutes' time. It's exclamation mark prediction followed by the scoreboard. And if you want to select your team, exclamation mark club followed by your club. So Sean, if you want Dortmund, for example, exclamation mark club and then Dortmund. And Andy would be exclamation mark club Man United. And then your predictions and we'll lock them in. United in as in UTD, Andy, sorry. Right, so I set up Dortmund for you and you go with fucking Waterford. Fuck off, Sean. I can add Waterford if you want, but I assumed you'd be Dortmund. There you go. So I think that's a cool little feature for people to be able to represent their club on screen. So Curtis's prediction is green because it currently matches the scoreboard because I was testing things out. So if I do this and I say who's gone 4, so if I change it to 4-0, it'll update for Brian. If I go 0-0, no, wrong one. Got to take the fucking hyphen out. So if I reset it to 0-0, nobody's. But if they get the prediction right, then it goes green. So that's why it was in green. Done it to annoy me? I would imagine so. Right, I am turning the headphones to the TV so I can hear the commentary. So I'm not going to be able to hear TTS and things like that. At half time, we'll look at this formation change thing. Here we go. I'm going to come back to that. You scored a cross, let's go! Yeah, so that's exactly what it was suggesting, Sean. It would be exclamation mark formation followed by what I wanted, and then they will move into positions. I'd then have to rerun the team with the command, but it'll be fine. Right, we are now underway, so I'm going to take that out. I'm going to refresh the page for the tracker. But we are now underway. Oh no, the position's not right. It's going to do my nut in. Hold on. United have got the ball early in the ascendancy. Hoping I don't miss anything. There we go. Crossfield pass from Dallo looking for Shaw is misplaced. We are good. Right. So under the score, will you add scorers or anything? It's purely for chat. So I've got the other page, Sean. When things happen in the game, I'll show you. For other what I'm making these big steps forward. Thank you, Curtis. That means a lot. And yeah, Sean, I'll show you what we've done. Fernandez forward to Mainu trying to break the lines. Mainu still going. Kobe Mainu still going. Oh my god, Kobe Mainu, Ahmad! What a save! On the line. Was that Collins? Wow, Mainu was so unselfish. Oh, steps away from Damsgaard's challenge, rides that like he's not even there. Oh, that is just despicably naughty. And Ahmad just tries to place it in the far corner. Was that Sepp Vandenberg? What a save either way, whoever it is. The first corner comes in and is headed away. Ahmad's still shaking his head. He can't believe it. Great start from United, though. Right up on the front foot. Oh, I need to lock the predictions. Bruno Fernandes. Corner from the far side. In swinger. Can he get assist number 19? Not from that corner, he won't. Falls to Ahmad. Clipped back into the centre of the box. Luke Shaw's underneath it. So Sesko on the follow-up. Ahmad goes in on Utara. It's still in the air. Luke Shaw from the edge of the box on the full volley, and it's out for a goal kick. Kobe Mainu, man. Kelleher is in goal, yeah. And Burmo going down this right-hand side. Fernandez in to follow. Ball across the box. Vandenberg gets it away as far as Jensen, who plays out Mainu with the interception, and Burmo couldn't bring it down. They played themselves into trouble, and it's another corner for United. Collins. So I went 3-1. Curtis went 2-1. Brian went 4-0. But Andy went 3-2. Sean went 4-1. That's all United wins. Fair enough. All right, and Burmo corner. This one's a little bit more central, headed away on the post by Thiago. Down to Fernandez. Now Diogo Dallo. Swept out for Ahmad. Good touch. Early cross. Heaven was underneath it. Fernandez has slipped but picked up the clearance. Feigns the cross. Inside. Edge of the box for Luke Shaw. He has to go back for Dallo. He was under a lot of pressure. United still have retained the ball well. Ahmad. Casemiro Shaw first time drilled it. And it's hit Kevin Schade who's going to break away. Luke Shaw's over to cover him. He's pulled him down. That could be an early yellow card. It is. Here we go then, Sean. You're going to see the first little bit of what we've done. Exclamation mark yellow for Luke Shaw. We transition to the lineup page. And there it is, the animation for the banner. Luke Shaw in the book for United. Early doors. Nice and simple. Smooth. Cross is blocked from Atara out to Lewis Potter. Collins has only just managed to keep that in, but Brentford continue. Lewis Potter right-footed, deep cross, back stick. Luke Shaw underneath it. Damsgaard was trying, but he couldn't keep it in. Looks good, thank you, mate. Yeah, we'll have a mess around at half-time with the formations and that. Lamans, Heaven and Mainu with a nice little combination to play out from the back for the goal kick. Loose pass from Mainu, couldn't quite find Casemiro, intercepted by Damsgaard, but he's hobbling. Atara's evaded the challenge of Casemiro with a little bit of a deflection, driving into the centre of the United third. Luke Shaw does really well. Then Casemiro sends Fernandez out. It was a lovely reverse pass into the channel for Mbermo, into the box, and Mbermo byline. He's won another corner. This is a great start for United. I did not expect them to come out of the blocks this quickly against Brentford. I didn't expect Brentford would allow us to do. What a pass from Fernandez into the far channel. Crossfield. And Burmo just trying to find Sesko. Corner goes short. Fernandez underneath it. There's Maguire. What a save by Kelleher. Oh, my God. The referee's whistle watch didn't go. Short corner routine almost paying off. Maguire at the back post. That would have been Fernandez's 19th assist of the season. One away from equaling that record. He looks on it today. United in possession, but it's all the way back in the right back position with Diogo Dalot. Mainu against Jensen. And the United boy wins out. Casemiro finds Fernandez inside the United third. Heaven has to come in. Big challenge on Lewis Potter. Here's Jensen. Crossfield looking for Coyote. Or Shada finds Ahmad. Lovely cushion header back for Maguire, who clears it with his left foot. Good touch from Ahmad. Good second touch. Good third touch. Sesko's on his way if he can find him. I think Brentford player just got a touch on the ball as he went to play it through. Unlucky. How's everybody doing this evening? If you didn't get your predictions on the board, it's okay. There's always next game that you can do so. But do feel free to come and get involved in the chat and get your name in the stands with all the other guys. You can rep your team and we can have a good chat. Brentford just trying to slow the game down a little bit after a fast start from United. Kelleher's gone out to Collins. Lewis Potter's loose pass finds Mainu. Fernandez goes in behind for Mbermo. He's behind Collins and Mbermo into the box. He's tried to play it across to Sesko, and it's a good block again from the centre half. Corner ball. Is it the 5th or the 6th already this game? Goal line technology, it was almost halfway, just over halfway of, or half of the ball over the line. Sadly, not the full half. Definitely need to score with this early pressure, I agree. Does my confetti cannon work? It does. Cool. Just in case. This would be our 20th set-piece goal of the season. Corner goes deep. Maguire at the back post. Casemiro's underneath the follow-up! Come on! Casemiro. It's not a Bruno assist, but it's a Casemiro goal. Don't leave, Cass. Don't leave, man. He's onside. There's no doubt about that. Get up. He does that for his kid, doesn't he? He's always up in the box up at the top. He always scores at that end. It's a Tara that he gets above, and Kelleher can't do anything about. It's a great header. We were just saying we needed to score with his early pressure. Great start. Let's go. Go again. And we are back at live action, and it's 1-0. It's like they saw the confetti and was like. So it's a Harry Maguire assist from a Bruno Fernandes corner to a Harry Maguire header and a Casemiro follow up. Lovely. United 1, Brentford 0. One more year, Casemiro. One more year, Casemiro, I say. Let's go. All right then. How did Brentford respond? Lewis Potter up against Mbermo, who's back defending. It's good footwork. Gets the cross, blocked by Casemiro. That's a hand. Referee says play on. Jensen, Lewis Potter again. Feigns the cross. Damsgaard. Brentford trying to be cute with the ball. Popping it round. Damsgaard still in possession. Goes over to Collins and back to Vandenberg. Good little triangles. Coyote. I do like Coyote. I think he's going to get a move at some point in the next 18 months. Great ball from Atara. Maguire can't take any chances. Header out for a corner. Igor Thiago underneath it. Maguire deals well with the first one. He's a little bit ahead of Thiago. Not the greatest opportunity. He's watching it on the replay on the big scoreboard. Half his team gets a move. He has a great showdown card. Yeah. 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 Fuck. It's a lot of wrestling in the box. Kevin Charter's fallen into the back of the net. Like, literally into the net. It's a bit of rough and tumble going on. I think it's Kobe Mainu that's picking up Igor Thiago. That's an interesting one. I'd have put Heaven or Maguire on him. They're all over Senna Lamens here. Corner goes in. It's low driven. Casemiro gets to it at the front post, and Burmo knocks it down. Casemiro switches out, looking for Ahmad, but Atara got there first. And he's found Keane Lewis Potter. Takes a touch and fire it across the box. Luke Shaw is there to stop Igor Thiago from an easy tap-in. Unbelievable defending from Luke Shaw. That is an unbelievable ball. Good luck, Sean. Shaw's done so well to, one, stop Thiago getting there, and two, not touching it himself to give away a corner. If he makes contact with that Thiago, it's a goal, and it's 1-0. Shaw's done brilliantly well. Okay. I don't like it when we go backwards. I trust Lamans, but I just... PTSD after all these years with poor goalkeepers. Alright then. Jensen. Reverse pass into the channel for Damsgaard, who's running. Maguire's got to get over and cover because Dallow's out of position. Steps inside of both he and Dallow. Goes down. The fuck happened there? Coyote's had a strike. Oh, he's just had a pop at someone as Coyote. It's Igor Thiago. He's asking for the pass, and Coyote's like, I couldn't find you. Lamans with an unbelievable save. Great save. And it's a corner for Brentford. This has been a great first 17 minutes, just as a football game. So another Royal Rumble in the box. Corner's gone in. Damsgaard low and central again. Dallow gets to the front post and clears it. Yarmouk. Ball over from Atara. Looking for Collins. Maguire says, no, sir. But it falls to Damsgaard. Great ball back over. Header looking for Sharda. No. Away as far as Jensen. Ahmad's won the ball back well. Combined with Casemiro. United can break. Ahmad's going to ping it long. Looking for Sesko, who's in behind. Michael Coyote here. Good chest control. And good footwork to get it through the legs of Collins. Ahmad tried to help him out. It's an interception by Coyote, and Brentford can come forward again. This is a basketball match right now. Dallow's got to get over to Keane Lewis Potter. Don't let him drive inside. Well done. Force him backwards. Jensen, Damsgaard, time to turn. There's goals in this game. Jensen clipped out to Potter. Potter. Jensen, backstick, looking for Atara, pushes Shaw away. His header only finds Casemiro, who nudges it down for Ahmad. He can run at Vandenberg if he wants to, but he finds Fernandez instead. Sweeps out for Burmo. We're going to reset to Mainu. There's definitely goals in this game. These high-scoring predictions very much on course, I think. Maguire up the line. Great touch from Burmo. Fernandez. Flick was looking for, I assume, Casemiro, but he wasn't there. Fernandez needed to look. Into the channel for Igor Thiago up against Aiden Heaven. Laid it back. Yarmouk. Back to Thiago. Playing as a right winger. Clips the cross all the way over to the top to Sharda. Header down to the edge of the box. Damsgaard leaves it for Jensen. Out for Lewis Potter. Jensen again. Lewis Potter in the space. Gonna dig a shot out. It's very calmly collected by Lamans. Centre of the goal. Nice and easy. Good football again from Brentford. Susanna, have you thrown socks at me? No. Why are your socks on the floor? No. Huh? Gone long looking for Sesko. Fernandez couldn't quite pick up the knockdown. Brentford have got the most possession and the most touches, but United have got the all-important goal. Shaw steps in well on Atara. Dropped in for Mainu. Shaw back for Heaven. Twists away from Thiago. Nice 1-2s between Mainu and Casemiro. Fernandez in that half space. And Burmo in the right-hand channel up against Lewis Potter. Sharda's back to help him. Dropped in for Fernandez. First time crosses deep. Ahmad couldn't keep it in. Goal kick. Hope everybody's had a good start to their week. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us tonight. I hope everything visually and audio-wise sounds okay on the stream. I know you guys watching on Kick have got music in the background. If I need to adjust that volume, please do let me know. Obviously, I can't hear it because I'm on the TV's cable. So if it needs to go down at all, let me know. Lewis Potter's getting a lot of time on the ball on this left-hand side. First 20-odd minutes. Yarmouk to Vandenberg. Michael Coyote very advanced. Sesko tried to challenge Yarmouk, didn't get there. Casemiro did. That's a great touch from Sesko again. It's a foul by Jensen. Free kick to United. Good recovery from the big man. Put the match on Sky and somehow your commentary through stream is still ahead. Spirit's elite, mate. I'll tell you what's not elite. My hair. Fucking hell. Look at that. Awful. It's a good job there's a dark room. Nice reverse pass from Casemiro on his left foot. Fernandez steps inside for Ahmad, who's on the charge. Coyote back to try and cover. Ahmad's got Bruno on the overlap if he wants him. Ahmad just drives and drives and drives. And his strike is then scooped out for a goal kick. He's just sort of tried to hit it as across his boot into the near post with some power. Ahmad, he probably could have chosen anything else, really, if we're being honest. Ahmad's closed Kelleher in here. The only option is Collins and Lewis Potter. It's a good high press from United. Dallo on Sharda. Sharda's little flick finds him in trouble. And Burmo, Casemiro, he'll have a go. Oh, shot ended up being a cross, and then he followed it up. But his deflections put the ball into the feet of Kelleher. Oh, what a ball from Damsgaard for Sharda. Edge of the box. Pulled it back. Jensen. Damsgaard again. Up against Mainu. We know how dangerous he can be. Otara's cross hits Luke Shaw. He plays it back for Lamans to clear. Up towards Sesko, but Collins got there first. Damsgaard again. Casemiro goes flying in, wins the ball, and Sesko's there to recover. Oh, he's lost it on the clearance, but Mainu's picked it back up and cleared it towards Mbermo. And Collins went over to head out for a throw-in. Yeah, no. Curtis, when you say you put it on Sky, do you mean like on the TV or do you mean like Sky Go or Sky app on your phone or whatever. I should not be ahead of the live broadcast on Sky TV. I'm watching the game on Sky TV. Diogo Dalot. Switch out to Luke Shaw, and this time, unlike earlier in the game, is weighted perfectly. Shaw fired it into Ahmad, went for the 1-2 with Fernandez, intercepted, but Mainu's going to pick up the pieces. Igor Thiago all the way back on Mainu, but he's going to struggle to win that back. Good strength from Mainu, and then Coyote gets his body in front. On your PC on Sky Sport, yeah, so that will have a bit of a delay if it's like Sky Go or whatever the Sky app is called for your PC. That will be on a delay, about 30 to 40 seconds normally. Whereas all I've got is the standard 7-second delay plus whatever latency I've got on Kick, which is probably about 5 to 10 seconds. So yeah, I'll be probably between sort of 20 and 30 seconds ahead of a Sky Go app on the PC. That does make sense. Mbappe has griddied 3 times in 45 minutes. Your Mbappe or someone else's Mbappe? You fucking rat. That was bare ratty, Sean, and you know it. Lewis Potter, Damsgaard, away from Casemiro. At least for now, Casemiro back on the recovery, has to push it back for Jensen. Brentford still in possession. Oh, it's a great ball round the corner from Jensen for Keane Lewis Potter, who skipped past the challenger Dalot on the byline. Casemiro's got to win it. Dalot gets a foot in at the same time. It's only about a second ahead. Just seems like you're making the decisions like playing FIFA. I wish. Goal, 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 goal. I might have to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give him what for, Andy? No surrender. Mbappe and Pina. Oh, Sean, if I didn't like you, I'd hate you. All right, Brentford have got a corner. They're going to win swing it by the looks of it. It's a lot deeper this time. Ahmad's underneath it at the back stick with Lewis Potter. Good header, good clearance. Ahmad and Shaw couldn't get there. Mainu does, and Luke Shaw's gone down and won himself a free kick. Do you think the commentators on Sky and that have like food and drink that they have during like little moments of quiet in commentary? Like they definitely have a bottle of water or something, surely. Kelleher forced long. Thiago versus Maguire. Maguire wins the first one. Mainu picks up the pieces. Diogo Dalot in the channel, right side, Bruno Fernandes. Up the line for Mbermo. Dalot's on the overlap. Mbermo's come inside for Mainu. No, he skipped over for Aiden Heaven. Mainu was the option, and Mbermo went for the space rather than the close quarters pass. Casemiro, Fernandes, and Dalot connecting again. Imagine them have it on the beers. Give them some vodka Red Bulls. Yeah, I was going to say, because like talking for 90 minutes, it's very difficult to do without, you know, a little bit to eat or definitely something to drink at least. Harry Maguire stepping forward past Igor Thiago, Casemiro now. And Dalot 30 minutes in, United 1, Brentford 0. Casemiro's header from the back post. Fernandez's corner went to Maguire deep, back across from Maguire and into Casemiro's path. Got up above Atara and slotted it. Big challenge from Casemiro, down for Sesko. Clipped it. Amad Diallo underneath it. And the header is into the hands of Kelleher. 2 big opportunities for Amad in this game so far. There wasn't a lot of power on the cross, to be fair, so Amad had to try and generate it all, and he's not the biggest lad, so... Brentford trying to play out. Damsgaard in the channel looking for Atara, Aiden Heavens underneath it. Maguire tried to find Shaw, but he's overhit the pass. It's out for a throw into Brentford. Amad was offside. Had that have gone in, it would have been disallowed. Casemiro, big challenge on Collins, and Fernandez can break now. Fired it in, looking for Sesko, but Coyote got there just in time to play it back. Coyote's been fantastic so far, again. You can see Bruno Fernandes gets into positions now where he could shoot and he chooses to pass. He's really trying to get that assist record. 3 games to go after this for him. And he's on 18. Needs 20 to match, 21 to break a record that has stood technically since the early 2000s with Thierry Henry. Kevin De Bruyne matched it in the mid-2010s. But it's a record 20 plus years in the making. It's race week. See. Sunday is going to be so limbs, by the way. Wait, where's my heart rate monitor? It'll come on in a second. There you go. Lamans goes long. Casemiro flick looking for Sesko, but only finds Vandenberg, who goes back to Kelleher. Under pressure from Sesko, has to go long. Evades Atara, finds Luke Shaw. Mainu brings it down. Under challenge from 2, loses out on the 3rd. Atara stepped into Luke Shaw. Oh, Jensen stepped away from Fernandez beautifully with a little Cruyff turn. Clipped out for Potter. Lewis Potter up against Dallo. Stepped inside. Scooped it past for Damsgaard. Jensen again feigns the cross. Casemiro goes flying in. Misses the challenge. Damsgaard. Lewis Potter. Still Damsgaard looking for the cross. Looking for the cross. Fires it into Coyote's feet. Edge of the box. Pickpocket by Mainu. Shaw. Fernandez. Mainu. Amad. Can he get there? He can, and he finds Fernandez. United continue the break here. Fernandez checks away from Jensen. And has to go back to Diogo Dallo. Coyotes followed him all the way over the pitch there. Dallo flipped out for sure. Can you make me a chicken burger? Lettuce and mayo. Cheers. Plenty of butter on the bread. 5-3. Nice work, Sean. Is that only your first game? It's taken you how long? Heaven. Sesko. Oh, good interception. Sesko's working hard to try and win the ball back, though, after the loose pass. Brentford have managed to just get around. Atara skipped past Luke Shaw. Atara, Igor Thiago. He slipped on the surface. And the balls ended up in the feet and hands of Lamans. Jeez Louise. He tries to skip past Diogo Dallo on the slide in. He sees him coming. He slipped on the turf. Heaven gets a touch. Yeah, it's all pinball after that. About 20 minutes. Game was really slow to load and you've uninstalled it, have you? Fair. The weekend league felt really long. Every game you'd look at it and it'd be like 4-2 or something, and you're sat there going, I feel like I've played, I'm really close to half time. And it's like the 28th minute, and you're like, your server's disconnected you after full time. Yeah, uninstall. Bring back Fortnite. Maguire stepped forward, but he's lost the pass, and he now needs to get back. Eagle Thiago's in behind again, up against Heaven. Great touch from Aiden Heaven to push it into Lammens. It's another save. And a corner. Would have been close on the offside. He may just have been on. Aiden Heaven. That is the most calm and composed defending you can do from that situation. Well done. Yeah, no, Sean, I agree. Oh, and then Brentford corner. Ball's back with Kelleher. Oh, Lewis Potter's put Coyote under pressure from Mbermo. Done well as the Italian. Yeah, no, it's more. You probably just sat there and went, well, that was a waste of 20 minutes. Yeah. Damsgaard into the channel for Sharda. He's going to have to be careful with Dallo on his back. Lewis Potter. Damsgaard. Ball to the edge of the box looking for Coyote, but Luke Shaw's got there to cover. Smile smashed away as far as Collins. Brentford still in possession. Jensen, Damsgaard, deep cross. What a save by Senna Lammens. Oh my God. Igor Thiago again denied. There's a goal coming. They can't give a handball for that at all. We started really well, but Brentford have brought themselves right back into the game. And you couldn't say if they score before half time, you can't say they don't deserve it. Corner goes in, headed by Maguire, edge of the box. Oh, it's pinball a little bit. Mainu's going to get a touch. Jensen's going to play it up. It's underneath. Lammens going to come and punch. He does. Dallo's got to get there ahead of Sharda. He's got to smash it. Thank you. Oh, Ahmad got caught ball watching by Yarmouk. Damsgaard out for Utara. Up against Luke Shaw. Fernandez is there on the double up. Shaw gets the touch. Fernandez picks up the pieces. Wins the throw in. Nice work, Bruno. It's not handball. Yellow card for Vandenberg. Yeah, pulling back Sesko in a book. Dallo went looking for Sesko, and Sesko worked hard to win it. And Burmo, Fernandez, open space in front of him. He's looking for an option. Amad Diallo wins that option. It's in. He's offside. Yeah, he's off. It's a great finish off the inside of the post. It's offside. I think he was just looking for a drop in, but unfortunate. Oh, United are in trouble. Amad needs to get there. It's a fantastic challenge from Amad, and Bruno Fernandes can pick it up, and United can break. It's 3-on-2. It's Fernandes, it's Mbermo, it's Sesko, it's Fernandes, it's Sesko! He's done it! It's a goal for Sesko. It's an assist for Fernandes. It's 2-0 to United. Let's go. Come on. Look how much it means to Sesko. Number 19 for Bruno Fernandes. Sesko just chopped inside Collins and smashed it into the centre of the goal. Let's fucking go. After all that pressure Brentford have put on United, they stood strong, they defended well, they countered when it mattered. Great work from Amad, who initially lost the ball. Old Trafford rings around the Bruno chant. Goal banner needs to be more flashy. We can work on it, definitely. Maybe do some, like, a red banner for a red card, yellow banner for a yellow card. Something like that. Lammens has gone into the channel, found Mbermo. Good touch away from Lewis Potter, although Jensen just got there in front as Mbermo went to start accelerating. Coyote's been played into trouble. He's had to go back to Kelleher. There's Yarmuluk, Jensen, ball in. Dallo fires it away as far as Damsgaard brings it down. Jensen's got time and space. And his shot is wide of the mark. 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. BRB, no worries, Andy. It's a great strike from Jensen. Just too far. He just began too far to the outside of the centre of the goal. Here we go then. Ahmad loses the header to Coyote. Shock. Mainu picks up it on the halfway line. Shaw, Heaven, and Maguire. United just need to play this out to the halftime. A minute played, a minute to go. Up the channel, looking for Mbermo. Keane Lewis Potter gets his header and Collins follows it up. Sharda picks up where Collins left off, but he has to turn back because it's good pressure and tracking back from Mbermo. I'm going to have to go and get a drink at halftime. .30 seconds to play. Dallo intercepts the crossfield pass, but its header falls as far as Damsgaard. Casemiro is not happy with that, telling him he should have brought it down and relax. Jensen, Damsgaard. Switch out, looking for Atara. Luke Shaw's going to meet him out there. It's out for a throw, and that'll be the first involvement, or the last involvement of the first half. I'm going to go and grab a drink, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. Right, I am back. Oh. Light's a little bit bright, but we'll deal with it. Okay. Sorry, it was more than 30 seconds, but I almost tripped on the buggy in the hallway. I did go and get a drink. And I also went to the bathroom. So we are now back, ready to chat. We can mess around with this formations thing. And we can talk about how Bruno Fernandes should win the Ballon d'Or. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me tonight. Everybody's predictions looking good. You feeling your prediction might be wrong? What did you go with? 2-1. Brentford looked good for a goal. And it wouldn't surprise me if Keith Andrews sent them back out and just said, look, keep doing what you're doing. Really wouldn't surprise me. Woohoo. Right, I'm going to switch the audio over so I can hear the PC just in case anybody does TTS. Right, should we have a little mess around with this formations thing then? Okay. Because I've built the cards with CSS transitions, the players won't just teleport, they will physically slide across the pitch to their new positions. If you switch to a 3-5-2, for example, your fullbacks will push high into the wings and the centre-backs will spread across the gap you cover. If you switch to a 4-3-3 attacking, your wingers will pinch in and the striker will push right up to the keeper. Proposed presets to add will be 4-2-3-1 as we've got currently, a 4-3-3, a 3-5-2, and a 5-4-1 part of the bus defensive mode. Would you like me to add these? Can you add the following? 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, 4-4-2, and 3-5-2. That I will cue when setting the lineup using the lineup command followed by the formation code and then the players in order. Also, can we have an update to the alert banner that pops up for match events? We'd like more animation for goals, the banner to be yellow for a yellow card and red for a red card. Subs can be green banner. And the goals one can remain red, but be spiced up. Right, here we go then. Might get another in the second half, hopefully. Hopefully we get 10. And Bruno assists another 5 of them. So he's plus 14, I'm plus 20. He's plus 8. And he's plus 4. Okay. Did that TTS come through? I didn't hear it. Okay. You can now switch between shapes on the fly. The players will automatically slide to their new slots for 4-2-3-1 into a 4-3-3, a 4-4-2, or a 3-5-2. Use lineup, then the formation, then the team to set it up. A goal stays vibrant red with an enhanced pulsing shake for celebration. Yellow card banner turns gold/yellow and matches the color of the card. Red card stays solid red. Substitutions banners turn forest green, it says. Okay, so let's then do... Hold on a second. Buddy close. Might need to refresh the assets. Sean, can you do a TTS test for me, please, mate? Forest green is in the color. Why is TTS not working? Right, so I need to update the team first. Hold on. So let's mess around and do this. Mess around. So let's go into a 4-3-3. And we'll say Lamans, Dallo, Maguire, Evan, Shaw, Casemiro, Mainu, Fernandez, Ahmad, and Burmo, Sesko. I want to see what this does. Okay, hold on. I'd have to get the ordering right, naturally. So what about a 3-5-2 then? Okay. Not exactly how I would lay it out personally, but we can work on that in the future. Right, so we'll go back to a 4-2-3-1. We need a goal for Sesko, a goal for Casemiro, and a yellow card for sure. Just to put this back as it should be. And then I also need to do the lineup. There you go. Yellow banner for Luke Shaw. I like that. That looks quite nice. Okay, so what was it? Exclamation mark player. Left attacking mid should be command. Is that the right command? No. Okay. I need to get that command right because at the moment they're slightly out of position. It's winding me up. I also know I need to fix the bench as well. Oh, it's set. Okay. Exclamation mark set. Left attacking midfield is Ahmad. Or is it left wing? What is the name of that position? Wait, no, why is it flipped? Why is it flipped? Hold on. Why is it messed around? What? No, I've messed around with it and now it's broken. Kerosene horror? Kerosino Racing, sorry. Welcome into the stream, hope you're well. Thank you for the follow the other night, much appreciated. I'm just messing around with Meld Studio. We seem to have bugged out the original 4231 with these new triggers. So can we make sure that the formation and order I set out is correct? Also, can I get the codes needed to use the set command? Here we go. Yeah, no, welcome in stream. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for following. You're welcome for the raid. You're more than welcome. I always try to raid out to people that I am in the same category as. So yeah, appreciate you. All right, second half about to get underway. We have got a substitution. And Ahmad's come off for Mazraoui. You are more than welcome, my guy. I will be back on screen in a second. I do just need to get this lineup sorted. Otherwise, it's going to rattle me. I think Diogo Dallo's playing right midfield. Casemiro, Mainu, Mazraoui's first involvement. Here we go. Right, let's try this again now. Oh my god, really? There we go. Right. Goal for Sesko. Goal for Casemiro. And yellow for Shaw. And then sub Ahmad for Mazraoui. I do like that I can go through and through and through. Hasn't updated the goal thing? What do you mean the goal thing? The little indicators. There we go. Right. Back in here. We are back. What do you mean it hasn't updated the goal thing, Sean? Or did I just read that late? Right, here we go then. And Burmo, Dallo, Casemiro around the corner for Mainu. Fernandez, Sesko, gonna turn. Flicked it back out for Luke Shaw. Hits it on the outside of his foot on the volley and out for a goal kick. Okay. So just to check the ticker as well, Ahmad now onto the bench. I need to do the bench. Pioneer. So it'll now be Pioneer, Ahmad, Yoro, Malasia, Dorgu, Ugarte, Mount, Lacey, Xerxes. Here's Mbermo. Cross hits Vandenberg out for a corner. Not working. Okay, we'll ignore that. United corner and Burmo to win swing it. It's gone back post. Maguire's underneath it. Good header by Kelleher. It's fallen for Damsgaard who can break. Jensen skipped past Bruno Fernandes. Clipped out for Utara. But Mainu's got back and recovered well. That could be that could be it. Yeah, it didn't really change much. But we can work on it later. I was just sending it through whilst I was doing the other thing. Here we go again. Great ball out to Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw's on the overlap. Fired the ball across, looking for Zesco. Sepp Vandenberg got there again. Just doesn't want to update. Okay. Maguire was claiming handball there. Ball's back with Senna Lamans, left-footed into the left-hand channel. Fernandes up against Jensen. Jensen wins his header. Coyote brings it down under pressure from Luke Shaw, being forced backwards. Vandenberg leaves it for Kelleher. And now Yarmulke. Mazraoui's done really well against Sharda in his first tracking back assignment there. Brentford have got the possession again, but he did well not to fold under the pressure of the speed of Sharda. And then Mainu's done really well against Keane Lewis Potter. And he's clipped one in the channel for Mbermo to chase under pressure from Collins. And Collins has had to play it back to Gallagher. Otherwise, it would have gone out for a throw-in for United. Fernandez almost caught Coyote and Sanderberg in between each other. Mazraoui sort of playing in between right centre back and DM. He's sort of floating between the two. Switch out from Jensen to Lewis Potter, far too high. Oof. Switch out. Yeah, switch out, switch out, switch out. Well done. Luke Shaw's won a throw-in off of Coyote. Nice work. Ahmad's made his way back onto the bench. Oh, Heaven's pass is intercepted by Coyote. He's a great athlete. Will not stop running all day. Maguire could have left that for Lamans, but he's played it out for a throw-in. Keith Andrews is telling his team to change to a 4-3-3. That was panic. I'm wondering if I need to do just an exclamation reset on this. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll do the bench. United come forward. Diogo Dallo, edge of the box, ushered out, but Fernandez picks it up, laid it back for Mainu. Now Casemiro went to chip it in. It's unlucky. Right, we're going to sub Ahmad for Mazraoui. Goal. Casemiro. Goal. Sesko. Yellow. Sure. Fernandez. Oh, Sesko was underneath that. Shaw gets his yellow. We're waiting for the substitution to go through. There it is. Igor Thiago stepped away from Fernandez, but Cabimeno came in very strong. But the ball's fallen for Ratara. I know you can't see me. Coyote. Mazraoui gets over to stop Sharda. We are now back in business, boys. Sorry about that. First stream with this all on. I've got to obviously make sure we was messing around with formations and things. I probably won't do that unless it's absolutely necessary. We do still look like we're in a 4-2-3-1 at times. It's Mazraoui that's being that hybrid on defense, pushing back in. But it looks like it's more two Ahmad's on the bench. Wait, what? Oh, for fuck's sake! Why has that happened then? Euro, Dorgu, Agate, Mount. Oh, it's because of Malasia. Hold on. So sorry, I was just watching Bay and Deer. Mazraoui, Yoro, Malasia, Dorgu, Ugarte, Mount, Lacey, Xerxes. Okay, we'll leave the double Ahmad for now. Sesko giving a free kick away on Vandenberg. Brentford coming forward again. Vitara. Then what it is as soon as I make a mistake with the bench, I have to reset the whole thing over again. So that'll be why. Teething problems are yeah, exactly that. Like I say, messed around with the formation and put that out of sorts. So I had to reset it, and then I forgot to put Malasia on the bench, which is why it's duplicated Ahmad. Because naturally he was on the field and now he's come off. I wonder if set sub 2 as Malasia will work. Oh, Burmo. That's a loose first touch. Unlucky. It's not working, is it? Ah, fuck's sake. Euro, Malasia, Dorgu, Ugarte. Guide in heaven, go on. Why won't you set the bench? Grr. Everything else is working really well. That's so annoying. All right, here comes Brentford again. Give me a second. Casemiro, that's huge. TTS gets sorted. I haven't heard it work, so at the moment, no. Annoyingly. Teething issues, as we say. Tara's ball in. Maguire heads it away. Nice work. Okay. We'll leave that for now. We only tested it on the big scene, not the general scene. Could that be the issue? No, it's set to carry. So even though I'm on one screen, it's set to be on the other one. With any changes, I'm just thinking. Once I've got, so I need the lineup, then I do the bench, and if I don't make a mistake on the bench, then it's fine. But yeah, it's just me. It's fine. Like I say, teething issues on the first one, but everything else is working perfectly, so I'm very happy. Luckily, we've not missed a goal. Watara, great block from Aiden Heaven. I think Casemiro was underneath it as well. Yeah, so the other day I fixed that the other day. When we made that realization, I went onto each one and said, make sure that when I'm discussing, and because there's individual threads for the different changes. So I said when I'm talking about this thread, I only mean on this page, if that makes sense, or if that scene. Oh, that's a great flick from Sesko, and Burmo's been fouled by Coyote. Ref says no. Okay. Steps away from Sesko. Damsgaard flicked out for Sharda. Let's focus on the football for a minute, and then I'll do TTS. Not that I can hear TTS, even if it was to work. Here we go. Rock and roll. Corner comes in. Flicked away to Casemiro at the back post, and Natara's underneath it. Natara's gone for a bicycle kick and kicked Maguire in the head. I think Maguire's okay, but Maguire went up, and he's a big lad, and Natara went up with a bicycle kick. Hmm. Is Maguire going to need treatment? Is he okay? Atara's gone in the book. Mason Mount and Lenny Yoro getting ready to come on, so we will go over to this page and get the updates done. We're subbing Shaw for Yoro. We're also going to bring on Mason Mount. Reece Nelson coming on for Sharda for Brentford as well. Just waiting to find out who Mount's coming on for. Is it Maguire? It's in Burma. There we go. The lineup is now in the right set. Two goal scorers need to have their bits pop back on, so we'll do that quickly. There we go. We is good. Sexo wins his flick. Mount underneath it for his first involvement since coming on. Bruno Fernandes goes back for Maguire. United now back into a back four. Igor Thiago's going into the book here. Foul on Aiden Heaven. Clear pullback. Frustrating night for the Brazilian. Great season for him. 20 plus goals. Heaven's face was jokes. He was on the way down. Just like, really? Mount, Mainu, Heaven, Sesko, looking for Mazraoui. Collins got there first and played it out for Owen. Mazraoui and Mount. Cross, looking for Sesko, finds Collins, down to Casemiro, header into space for Fernandes to assess. Mainu in the space, good footwork, finds Mount, out for Mazraoui, Mainu, Sesko's feet, Mount, Fernandes. Casemiro with a long distance strike, he's claiming a touch. Bruno's going to have a conversation with the referee and with Igor Thiago. Chris Kavanagh's just pulled them both over and said, calm the fuck down, basically. Thiago and Fernandes going at each other. Did it take a touch? No, didn't take a touch. Or if it did, it was the faintest of touches. So, can't argue with the decision. Right, anyway, after all the fisticuffs, it's still 2-0 to United. 78th minute. Casemiro and Sesko with the goals. Fernandes gets his 19th assist of the season. 3 to play for him, plus whatever minutes left here. Damsgaard's coming forward. Reece Nelson's pushed his whole team backwards with a poor pass. Jensen went for the reverse pass. Dallo got there. Fernandes with a touch in but couldn't find Sheshko. Puts Vandenberg under pressure. The Dutchman goes back to Kelleher. Nice work from the centre half. We've got 12 minutes plus added time. Yarmolenko up against Mazraoui, played it back. Damsgaard feigns the cross to evade Mainu. Into the channel for Atara. Mount back, ball across. Brought down by Lewis Potter. Diogo Dallo gets a touch, but it's not away. Vandenberg across for Yarmouk. Digs out the cross. Dallow's underneath it. Bruno Fernandes follows it up. Dallow, Casemiro, Fernandes into Dallow. That's good football from United. And then Dallow left it behind. And then fouled Damsgaard. Free kick to Brentford. That was really good until it wasn't. Yeah, he basically stood on the ball. Just played it behind himself. He's smiling while he's on the floor. He knew that he'd messed up then. I'm really happy with how the stream's looking and the ease in which to update things. Obviously, I made a mistake with the substitutes board, and that's put everything slightly off tilt. But the ease in which to make the changes is very pleasing. And also, on top of that, United are playing well and winning. So that always makes life easier. I'm not going to end the stream directly after the game's finished. I want to sit there and mess with this and get this done. Can do this for the community leaderboards. Otara, Reece Nelson was looking for the pass, but Mazraoui got there and fired it away as far as Yarmouk. Now Coyote. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Damsgaard, Lewis Potter into Reece Nelson, who just stepped into Harry Maguire. Deflected, and Lewis Potter then loses out to Casemiro. Throw in to Brentford. Mount, nice clearance. Brentford still in possession, but United are trying to lock it down at the moment. Is Coyote on the left-hand side up against Diogo Dalot. Back for Damsgaard. That's a good ball to the back post. Mazraoui's underneath it. Mainu up against Igor Thiago. He's done so well. Travella pass, looking for Sesko. Under pressure, and Yarmouk picked it up. Good recovery from him, to be fair. Reece Nelson, Damsgaard, Jensen, Lewis Potter over on the right-hand side. Utara, Yarmouk, Damsgaard was looking for Potter. Is going to roll out if Mason Mount has enough time. He does. And Yarmouk goes flying down the Old Trafford edge of the pitch. Yeah, I'm not going to end after the stream immediately because I do want to mess around with this a little bit more. Xerxes about to come on for United as well, so we'll queue that sub up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Coyote under pressure from Mount, goes back to Kelleher, reverse pass. Diogo Dalot read it, but couldn't quite get there because of the spin on the ball. Jensen out to Coyote. Otara up against Mazraoui. Chops and changes, goes to the byline, gets his clipped cross. Claimed by Lamans. Good lad. Lamans goes long looking for Sesko. Collins surely just pulled Sesko to the ground. Ref said no. And then Euro's intercepted crossfield pass back to Lamans. Sesko's now holding his groin. That is not good. It's going to be Sesko for Xerxes. Lamans goes long. Sesko back scrapping with Collins. He gets his touch this time. Mount can't bring it down but recovers it well. Mainu, Casemiro round the corner. Bruno Fernandes. Time to turn and run. And assessed. Fernandes. Edges out for Dallo. Low ball. Cross. Looking for Sesko. Damsgaard gets there. That's a great touch to keep that in play. Casemiro's won it back. Laid in Fernandes. Feigns the cross. Fucking hell, I'd have pulled a hamstring if I did that. The match thing stopped? Okay, hold on. Thank you, mate. Good shout. Oh, loose pass from Damsgaard. Intercepted by Mount. Found Fernandes. Casemiro. Let's try to stab it in towards Sesko. Intercepted by Vandenberg. How long was that pause for? Does anybody know? Surely only a couple of minutes. Hopefully. All good, Sean. Appreciate you. Thank you, Curtis. That's a great ball from Lewis Potter. Yama looking behind. Casemiro's doing the hard dogging work. He's giving away a corner, but are they going to bring Xerxes on now for Sesko, or are they going to do the corner first? They're going to take the corner first. You're all good, Sean. Hopefully the games are going well for you. Corner went short, was headed away only as far as Utara. Nelson back to Utara. Nelson's got it on a deflection. This is Jensen. Steps away from Sesko. Strikes one. What a hit. It's a goal for Brentford. It's 2-1. Just skipped inside Sesko and pinged it across Lamans. It's a great goal. Off the inside of the post. You don't get much better than that. At least that still works, yeah, this. I'm going to get the sub on, so we'll do that. Panic stations. Xerxes on. Okay. Right, well, let's bag late on and get my prediction right, and I'll have the first correct prediction of the season. Good work from Heaven. Mount, Xerxes on the turn. 2 loose passes from Xerxes. He picked up the rebound on his first, but then lost the second. Atara under pressure from Mount. There's no foul there, ref. How long's left? It's the 90th minute now as we roll into it. 89th minute. Now the 90th. There'll be about 4 minutes added on, I reckon. Well, Brentford tried everything in the first and second half, and a pop shot from Jensen is what's brought the breakthrough, and now it's back in Utara, and Damsgaard header straight down Lamons' throat. Whew. Xerxes was underneath it, fighting with Collins, and Jensen's come away with the ball. We're about to find out how many minutes are added on. Like I say, 3 or 4. 5 minutes? Where you got 5 from? There we go then. Lewis Potter, Damsgaard. Lewis Potter again. Ball across to the back post. Mazraoui got a vital touch to stop Utara. Yeah, fair. Casemiro's not happy. He's just conceded a corner. Let's see this. Utara to take the corner. It's gone deep. Back post. Mazraoui was underneath it. Yoro gets a touch and a clearance as far as Yarmuluk. Jensen go back. Mount pushes out. Utara. Nelson up against Xerxes back defending. Xerxes gone into the book for kicking the ball away. Eventful few cameo for Xerxes coming on. Couple of nice touches, couple of loose passes, and a yellow card. Right, a Coyote bomb of a throw-in to income. Here it is. It's not gone very far, and Collins has pushed Casemiro in the back. It's loose, it's light, but it's a little nudge, but yeah. Casemiro. I don't think you get a penalty for that, is the way I'll put that. Three minutes played, 2 to go. Damsgaard, long crossfield switch out to Nelson. Yoro's with him. Dallo needs to get out to Lewis Potter. Damsgaard in the channel looking for Nelson. Gets there ahead of Casemiro, but his cross is over the over the line and out for a goal kick. Good work. Casemiro, da 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 da. 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 Yoro's gone long, looking for Fernandez. Good header away by Collins. We've got 30 seconds plus whatever the ref adds in. Damsgaard slipped past Xerxes. Nelson got intercepted by Maguire. Throw in for Brentford. This will surely be the last opportunity with a Coyote long throw. He's gone all the way over to the left-hand side to take it. Seconds away from potentially confirming Champions League football for next season. Here goes Coyote. Push on Casemiro again. Foul on Casemiro again. Collins has been booked for arguing with the ref. Collins is not happy with Casemiro. Don't put your hands on someone in the box. It gives him a reason to go down and win a free kick, I guess. I'd say it's not penalties that would have been given for, but the final whistle blows and Michael Carrick back to winning ways at Old Trafford. A very, very, very good game of football. I enjoyed that. 2-1. Congratulations to Curtis for getting the prediction correct. We take it. 11 points gap to drop out of the Champions League spaces with four games, 12 points available. So, Bruno Fernandes needs 2 assists in 4 games. Nice. Right, let's have a mess around with this now, shall we? As the Reds go marching on. Okay, Mr. Spark. It's always the way, Curtis. I'm just asking it to update something. Yeah, so United are now on 61 points. They're 11 points clear of Brighton with 4 games to play. So we've got Champions League football. Like, we'd have to lose all 4 games to not get Champions League football and Brighton win all 4 games that they've got. So have we got Champions League football or have we got Champions League football? I didn't mean to do that. Right, so let's try this goal banner. Oh, Champions League has us. Apparently it's updated the goal animation. Right, so the run a Is it a monster? Is it a monster? Right, just so you can see me while I'm working on this. Right, so that's worked. Okay, so let's do lineup. Lamans, Dallo, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Mainu, Mbermo, Fernandez, Ahmad, Sesko. There we go. And then bench should be Iron Deer, Masraoui, Yoro, Heaven, Dorgu, Garte, Mount, Lacey, so that didn't work. Okay. It is exclamation mark bench, isn't it? Was it exclamation mark bench? Yeah. I don't understand. Why is that not fitting? That's a great ball from Ahmad as well to win it. Fernandez driving forward to find Sesko. Okay. Right, so the bench thing is now working. So if I now sit there and go sub Martinez for Heaven. Make sure this all works. Okay. Sub Sesko for Xerxes. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. Did I not put Heaven on the bed? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Why is it put Ahmad on the bench? I didn't put Ahmad on the bench. Need to work this out because Liverpool game this weekend is important. I want to make sure that I can focus on the football. I don't want to be doing this. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. Mazraoui, Yoro. So why is Xerxes now green? Okay. Let's see if it's updated the banner. There we go. There's an updated banner. I asked it to flash between red and white, and that's exactly what it's doing. Are any of you guys in the chat, Andy, Sean, Curtis, etc., did you guys see that, or do I need to play it again? Like it? Much better. Cool. I asked it for a Football Manager style flash, and that's exactly what it gave me. So, right. So if I now do exclamation mark reset. Oh wait, hold on. I'll show you quickly then, Curtis. There you go. So that's it now flashing for a goal. So let's reset. And we'll leave it at that for the time being. Right. Cool. Doing a sale mission, so I'll be quiet for about 10 minutes. No worries. Gonna work on things. Okay. That seems to all be working now. So here's the next question. How do we go about updating the scoreboard for the next game? Is there a exclamation command, or do I have to ask you? Would be nice if I could just use exclamation mark game followed by the team abbreviations, i.e. next game would be... Are we at home against Liverpool or away? We're at home. So all command would be exclamation mark game Man United versus Liverpool. And you can color code the Okay, so now working on the next bit. I'll look it on my phone. Is it still processing, Andy? Okay. There you go. Oh, he done fucked up. Bye, copper. Ejectocito, cuz. Yeah, that copper went flying. Okay. So if I now do are you going to eliminate wrong predictions? How where Sheba says 0 but it went to 1, it can't be right. No, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It's a little bit of fun for the stream to see what people predicted. So we play Liverpool at home, so that's already set up. So see, that's not updated on the vertical one. Bruno looked straight across the line when he played Sesko in, just in case. Can Dallo get in front of that, or is it just me? Hmm. Oh, they're doing keep Andrews first. Fair enough. Very confused. So did the scoreboard not update throughout the night? Right, so it is now updating. So it was me being stupid. Okay, so did that not update the entire time, like for the entire game? Because that will annoy me if that's the case. Okay, that's fine then. Fucking McDonald's adverts. Yeah, I'm talking about it in the vertical scene for YouTube. I'm not sure if it updated or not, but I'm gonna try this again. So, who game Man U versus Brentford from Old Trafford. That updates. Right. That's fine. Okay, so it's updated now. That's fine. So we've worked out another bug. Not a problem. Okay, so that's fine. So we've done that. Done that. Do you think having me on this screen in the top right hand corner is the right move? Just so that even if I'm not on the main screen, you can still see me if I'm messing with something's going on. I don't mind it sort of just being in the corner as it is. Cool. Gonna leave that there. Yeah. Obviously, that's because I was messing around trying to fix things. Okay. So let's try and build a team then, shall we? Lamans, Dallo, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Mainu, Mbermo, Fernandez, Ahmad, Sesko. Bench. Bayander, Mazraoui, Yoro, Heaven, Dorgu, yeah, Ugarte, Mount, Lacey, Xerxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Right. Gonna shoot off, but good luck working out the creases. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the support, man. Well done on the right prediction as well. Next stream is Wednesday is Fortnite. And then Saturday is Sim Saturday Racing. Sunday is a United game versus Liverpool. Then our race. So busy week coming up. Hope you've had a good one, mate. Appreciate you. So, goal, Casemiro. Wait, why did that reset? Oh no, we're ironing out other issues now. I'm gonna get this settled. I'm gonna end the stream though, but I'll get it sorted in there. Yeah. Right. Thank you for watching, guys. I will be in Discord to try and sort this shit out. So yeah. Speak to you in a bit. Much love.